Hi guys. Well, so I tried 3 times yesterday to do a video, and it wasn't even a live, it was a normal video, and something happened each time, and I thought, right, okay, I've heard you 3 times. 3's my number. If 3 things happen, or I find 3 things the same, to me that's spirit. It's a sign that they're about, and they are trying to influence something, what I'm doing, a situation, or a warning, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, needless to say, I didn't do it. So I decided maybe I'm not supposed to do it on what I was going to do it on. And for once I've done as I'm told. So have a little look at this. How gorgeous is that? That's my beach garden. You can see. Look how clear that water is, it's beautiful. And on a day like today, you could be anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. But here we are in Anglesey. So I'd normally be down there, but the beach is 2 people here. Not 2 people here for me. It's just 2 people here to do. So, especially. I'm trying to get you without going all Blair Witch on you. So yeah, that'll do. So hello, I'm here, keeping up with fluids. Very cleverly got myself a dose of keto flu. Plan B and cut out the carbs a bit, you know. Try and get in shape a little bit. And yeah, I think I've probably gone at it a bit like a bull in a china shop. And cut out my carbs too soon. Or cut them down too soon. So I've gone back to, right, my body's going, Faye, we're used to chocolate and energy drinks. You can't just deprive us. It's doing detox, so you're going to pay the price, aren't you? Anyway, that's by the by. So, yesterday, when I was talking and when I was doing the video, it was all about the fact that I'm nearly at the end of my therapy. Literally. And maybe I put too much detail in, and maybe whoever's influenced me not to post it yesterday has decided a lot of that was for my ears only, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it's just their way of saying, Fee, you waffling, shut up, get to the point. And the point I was making was the fact that obviously a couple of years ago I started doing retreats on Anglesey. And they were great, absolutely loved doing them, loved them. And I've had a lot of requests to do some more, but when I realised that I was going to be having trauma therapy, Dr. Rogers decided, thank goodness, that what I was dealing with was trauma rather than something that could be addressed with normal counselling. And finally, at, I will say 50 plus, decides that it's trauma therapy I need. Long story short, had EMDR, part way, and I thought, sack this for a game of soldiers. I really didn't expect it to be this hard, but I'm glad I stuck at it. As Andy said, and if you've seen some of my other videos, he said, trust the process, Fee, trust the process. And at that point, I felt like telling him to shove his love eggs where the sun don't shine. And I say love eggs, it's his vibrating little things he puts in your hand while he's doing the EMDR. But anyway, I stuck with it. So I've got 2 sessions. I've got one tomorrow morning that's just a video session. He's asked me to try and think of how I can see it's helped, what's changed, how I feel about it. And absolutely I can say there's been massive changes. There's been things happened in the last, let's say 6 months, maybe a bit longer, that under normal circumstances would have had me in a right old state. And I can even say, even to 18 months to a year to 6 months to now, how there's been almost incremental changes. to a point where I would say, you know what I mean, it's dealt with as much as you can deal with it. So, certainly on the specifics that we were looking at in these sessions, I mean, the option's there to go back for some more sessions on other things, but I don't know that I need it, to be honest. I mean, who knows? I guess time will tell, but I don't think I need any more. I think it's instilled me with a sense of belief in myself that what other people have done to me doesn't have to define me. And, you know, you've got to find that strength from somewhere. And you don't necessarily have to have therapy, you just need to believe it, if the truth be known. But I think there'd been that many things that had reinstated and reinforced some of the issues that I feel triggered me, that it probably needed a sledgehammer. And that's where it's felt like sometimes, being hit over the head with a sledgehammer. But it's weird, because I came on the beach today, almost with the intention of not bothering doing a live. And I always look to, well, nearly always look to nature for the subjects for my philosophy when I'm working. I don't even know that I go looking half the time. They just put things in front of me, and it's like, yeah, I can use an analogy there. And today was no different, because I've come on the beach looking for my treasures, as I do. In whatever form. My shells, my pebbles, my sea glass. And I looked down and found this pebble. Okay, so probably doesn't look to be anything overly special about it. I don't know how well you can even see it because of the light. But it was weird, because on the whole beach, this pebble is perfectly broken. But somehow or other, despite it being broken, it had stayed right next to each other. And I found it like that, and I picked it up, and I thought, oh, it looks a bit like a dolphin. Probably doesn't to you, but to me it did. And I thought, oh, I picked it up, and then it literally come apart in my hand like that. And it was like, yeah, I was supposed to find that, clearly. And it almost looks like it's been cut, it's that straight line. But I was looking at it, and I'm thinking, do you know what? There's some real pearls of wisdom from this stone. You can see it's been a bit damaged up here. Something's had to go at it with another rock or something, and it's knocked the edge off it, it's chipped the edge off it. It's a bit rough, bit worn, bit pointy, yeah, don't feel great. But do you know what, when you look at the size of the whole pebble, it's one little bit, it's just that little bit on the end. But then there's another little line there, this here. And what I would say about that line is, it's almost got through to the centre. It's a completely different kind of line. I don't know how well you can see it, as I say, but it looks like it's been cut into. And you can see a little bit of the inside. So it's like it's obviously gone quite deep, but it's not gone right through. It might have not helped it stay in one piece. It might have even, if you see where the breakage is, it might have even had a bloody good part towards the breakage. But it didn't go right through. And it doesn't matter what people throw at us, what we go through. There's always a chance that you can come back together stronger. And you can come back together and you'll still be whole. We've all got cracks, lines, scars, bumps, breakages. Let's face it, we're all a little bit, I won't say the full word, but effed, should we say. I don't know it's appropriate to do on a video, you know what I mean. We're all a bit. And people do influence us, and people's behaviour do influence us, and you can't take all the responsibility away from other people. You know, we don't know what their issues are, because I think those people that hurt people have been hurt in some way, shape or form themselves, or they've got their own issues that probably haven't been dealt with, maybe. Certainly that's been suggested in therapy for some of the things I've dealt with. I'm not entirely sure whether that's the case, and I am not going to give people credit that isn't deserved. Some people know exactly what they're doing, and some people feel better for hurting other people or for passing that hurt on. I would like to think 100% that I think I can honestly say I've never been like that. But I think the one thing perhaps that therapy's done, it's made me look more at the way I do react and act. And it certainly made me take more responsibility, because, you know, you see through that what impact other people's behaviours had on you. Does it define me? No. Has it made me think? Oh, yeah, loads of times. Has it made me overreact to things? Absolutely. Is it always overreacting even if it looks like it? No, probably not, to be honest, because if people knew the truth and the reason you react the way you do, then, you know, there's usually something at the root of how people act. And I think some people are just a bit more honest about their effed up bits. But yeah, this stone, it's been chipped at, it's been dug into, it's fallen apart, but look at the inside, all them layers, and it's still beautiful on the inside. And there's always an opportunity to rebuild yourself. If this stone has managed to be thrown around that beach, out of the sea, in the sea, wherever, and out of what, millions of stones, somehow or other, I found it on the beach, still together. There's got to be a message in there somewhere, hasn't there? So that's my philosophy, or waffleosophy, that nature's given me today. So I now need to go and find some Lucozade or some chocolate, because my body's kicking off and going, Fee, you need sugar. So I tried. What can I say? I tried.